Hi everyone, this is Tori from Shutter Shake Photography. Today I'm going to go over a little quick tutorial on how to use a Photoshop action. So to start, click on Window and then Actions. If you don't have any actions, you'll just have this default actions folder listed out here. If you do, they'll be here. If you need to add a new one, just click on these lines with the arrow going down and then click Load Actions, and then it'll prompt you to go and find that folder or that little like blue icon that you've downloaded and saved somewhere on your computer. I also would highly recommend backing up your actions just onto like a CD or other like cloud-based system somewhere. Sometimes for some odd reason, Photoshop will unload your actions from here. I haven't figured out why, but sometimes mine just disappear. And when I need to use it, I like freak out and have to go back and load it in. So I just have them saved on a folder on my computer and I can just pop them back in there really fast. So load actions is where you'll start if you haven't gotten them into Photoshop yet. So I'm just going to do one today from the Florabella Classic Workflow Collection. She has a lot of different ones, a lot of followers and fans. I think her actions are pretty good. So to start off with, the classic color one is what we're going to do today, and I'm going to open my layers panel as well. And so this is just what the picture looks like out of camera, straight there. It looks fine, but if you're wanting to enhance it a little bit, or if you have a lot of pictures that you need to do stuff to, actions will be your friend. So to start, you're just going to click back on your actions panel, and then you're just going to click play. And it's as easy as that, and it'll just do its thing and condense itself maybe into a little folder or a group on your layers. So it's done working now. Sometimes they take a little bit longer than others depending on how many steps it has involved that's with it. So if you go back on your layers panel, this one's nice because it's grouped back into its own little folder. If you click on the arrow, it'll show you all of these things that it has done and all the new layers that have been made over the picture. So sometimes if you haven't played with it before, I like turning stuff off and then maybe turning it back on to see what it does. If there's something on an action that you really don't like what it did, you can turn that off or just delete it and just start back at square one, or kind of play with it to adjust it to be how you like it. So we'll just go back to all these and just kind of play with some. So these white things that are next to it, those are called a layer mask. And what a layer mask is allows you to make certain adjustments on certain parts of the picture by using the brush tool to either add more of that layer, whatever the feature of that layer is, or take it away. So for instance, there's some soft vignette on here. It's kind of hard to see when the picture is bigger. Soft center fill, making her face a little lighter and not. So this is a good example. So I'm going to do a little layer mask and play with that a little bit. So a layer mask, to take it off, you can delete it entirely, or you can play with it a little and just use your brush tool. So brush tool is over here. Also contains the pencil, color replacement, and mixer. I mainly just use the brush tool a lot. So you can do left or right bracket to make it bigger or smaller. And that is that. So if you are selected on your layer here, which is what you'll have to be on, or else it won't work right. Black and white. Black takes away what is on here, and white adds to it. So think of black as like subtraction. So mine is black right now. It's at 100 opacity and 100 flow, just to show you everything. I wouldn't normally recommend working on those high numbers, maybe around like 50 or 70%. And you also can see over here the size of it and the hardness. If it's all the way hard, you're going to get some hard lines, and if you save a picture, open it back up, or send it to print, you can see those hard lines sometimes if you haven't done a good job controlling the brush. So I have it on black right now. It's on here. And I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger, and you'll be able to see as I go over that it's taking that center fill light out of anywhere that I put the brush. So it's mainly just in the center of the picture. It's a little harder to see in the white. So that kind of took it away. If I turn it off, it's hard to see because I've kind of like painting the black on there, it's already taken it off. So if I flip back to white, I can paint it back on again, like that, to get it back. So it's good if you have like little adjustments that you need to make and stuff like that. Another trick with a layer mask, because you can kind of see over here there's some black on there, but I can't really see like where I've done it just by like playing with it. So you can press the backslash tool or forward slash, I don't know what it is, underneath the delete, also with like the straight line going down. And if you press that, it'll bring up this red over it. So the red can look really scary sometimes if it's on someone's face, but it's good because then you can see like where your brush has been. So if you flip your color, you can get that back or get it all off. So there's some down here, all of that, and then you can see this looks pretty good in white. Everything's back to normal. And that's that. So with this, you can turn it off, you can turn it on, off, on. Sharpening, you can adjust stuff by the opacity and fill of the individual layers. So if something's a little too much for you, but you like what it does to the picture, you can make it be a little less. So if you like how it is, that's great. Run the action, save the picture, and be done. So not having to do all the little steps by yourself. So if you guys have any more questions, just post in the comments, and thanks for watching.